All right, one of the most recent updates we had to our ongoing SMAS conversation leading up to our December 7th launch was last time we talked Smash, we had a direct and it teased the 5 DLC characters. But since then, Sakurai has spoken out on Twitter and says, hey everybody, back off. It's now out of my hands. Because it appears that Nintendo will be picking our 5 remaining DLC characters. How do you guys feel about that?
He was just sick of being harassed by weeaboos on Twitter, I think.
Well, the best part was like his Twitter was in English, and that's it. It wasn't for the Japanese crowd. It was just for
because Japanese people don't care. It's just us who care.
Yeah, they're very respectful over there. And they don't screech at him for putting Isaac in as an assist trophy.
us. We'll tear him apart for every decision he makes. So
yeah, obviously.
But that kind of begs the question: with Nintendo pulling the strings now on DLC. I thought it would be fun to do a kind of roundabout table here of who we think the 5 characters will be. We can pick our top favorite 5. So here, I'll kick it off to warm things up. My train of thought is now that Sakurai will be pitched these ideas and he'll pick some of his favorites from Nintendo.
Okay.
And I think Nintendo's going to use this as what Melee and Brawl did to show some characters and push further marketing materials.
Makes sense.
So I hate to say it, but I think it makes the most sense. We're going to get a Fire Emblem 3 Kingdoms or 3 something character.
I will not pay for that character ever.
You're not going to, well...
I'm not gonna pay the season pass.
Not?
No, I'm not. Because I don't want a stupid Fire Emblem character if I have to pay $5 for him. No, thank you.
I think Sakurai's gone on record to say that he likes that series.
Yeah, I think he also understands that they're a little overrepresented. So if he does have any say over it, I don't think that would happen. But I think that'll be a pitched character.
There are already 7 or 8 Fire Emblem characters in this game.
Yeah,
we don't need any more.
The problem with them is that a lot of them are so similar. Even though they're not echoes, but their movesets are so similar. They all have like a counter, except for that dragon chick.
Yeah, but
Torin.
Exactly. But is there any Fire Emblem characters that's not sword based? Are they all just sword based?
I don't know anything about the series. There's axes and spears that are also big weapons in the games. I could see like a spear based character, but I also think Chrom is a big 3 Kingdoms character.
Oh, is he?
I think so. But I was looking it up because I had the same thought you did. So my first character, I've been saying Gino. I think they will put him in because I think the first character from everything I've heard will probably be a Square Enix character. But I could also see like Terra from Final Fantasy VI because that's a classic Nintendo game, and I know they're bringing over a lot of the Final Fantasy games for purchase on the eShop.
That's true. That might be a good plug.
So I could see that being like a tie-in announcement.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I'm still hung up on the Square Enix situation with Cloud and getting 2 soundtracks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I think, and they said they'll put another stage and more music, so I think that could be a chance to put in more Final Fantasy music.
I could see like a battle on the Final Fantasy 3 or 6 airship.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's a cool hub area.
Yeah, or like the End Times world up in the sky. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, that's an interesting little area.
Yeah, I like that train of thought. I'm not sure. Yeah, because what's her name? Terra?
Yeah.
Could use weapons and magic.
Yeah.
So I'm down for that.
So is this just for shits and giggles, or are we trying to get the most correct that we think are actually going to be in here?
I did a little bit of both, so that's totally your call.
Official predictions only.
If you want bragging rights, then by all means, go for what you think is going to happen.
Okay. If this character is ever going to be in here, it'll be DLC. I'll do Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I really want that to be part of the Smash roster. And I think if Microsoft gets some amount of money, they'll throw him in as a character. I think that's the only way.
I agree with you, and I think that they'll announce him. I think he'll be like the second or third character announced, and I think they'll announce him alongside an N64 Mini, which I think is going to happen.
That could be really tasty.
So that kind of goes in with a tie-in too, and I still kind of think it would be Banjo, a Minecraft stage, and then a bunch of Microsoft IP music.
Is there, just to throw a wrench in the system here, you don't think Microsoft would fight for a Minecraft Steve instead of Banjo-Kazooie?
No.
No?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've heard that one too.
I think it makes the most sense just to throw in a Microsoft bundle. I don't know what you would do for music or anything. Throw some Halo music in there for some fucking reason. I don't know what you would do.
Halo's got some good music.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or what if it's like a rare pack?
Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah, that'd be neat.
I would fucking love that.
Yeah.
Like Great Mighty Pooh level. Give me that. That'd be the best.
Any chance that Conquer
Don't
blend
see
over?
that. No.
Conquer won't be in here.
No way.
No. I want him to be, but no.
Yeah, too risque.
Sure, I gotcha. Brent,
Also-
anything come to mind over there?
Mine's terrible, but it's going to be an 8-bit Pierce Brosnan James Bond
Oh, okay.
character.
Brent's pulling from the bottom of the barrel here.
They just it's Pierce Brosnan. It's not Bond. So you pick him. I was like Pierce Brosnan.
From Mamma Mia.
Yeah, like huh?
That has copyright written all over
Yeah.
it. It sounds like a nightmare to get that guy.
If we had like when I was thinking about like what they'd put in, I was thinking 2 third parties and 3 Nintendo characters. So I also think it's possible to have like Paper Mario, just because he would have a different moveset.
See, I thought that too. I think back at the beginning of summer when we did our Smash predictions with the first reveal, like I thought Paper Mario would be a good echo for Game & Watch.
Yeah, that too.
But I don't see that. If Nintendo has their say in it, I could see a Paper Mario pushing, especially if there's an announcement.
Because they already added Piranha Plant as another Mushroom Kingdom character, I don't think they'll have Paper Mario as DLC.
I could see that too.
Even though he was one of my guesses, and I really want him to be in this game.
Yeah, one of the considerations we were talking about was do we think that they'll tie characters to games that are coming out next year? But the problem with that is there's not much revealed as of right now on their schedule.
No, also games that they already have character representation in this game.
Right.
Like Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's the Woolly World coming out. I was looking for like Woolly World stuff. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? It's Yoshi, and that's it.
Well, that leads into one of my predictions, and this is a stretch, but bear with me, just because I could see it happening. We're getting a Luigi Mansion 3 next year. I wonder if we get a King Boo character, because King Boo is kind of not a generic bad guy,
How
but
would you do that? I could see a Luigi's Mansion level.
Yeah.
well, we've had that before.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But I could see like
yeah.
a floating character that has a weird, like, doesn't take any damage underneath him, but he's all like, I don't know, he just have a weird moveset, but Sakurai could pull it off.
You don't think they'll put EGAD in the game?
Is he an assist trophy? That's what I was
Is he?
thinking. Is he an assist trophy?
I don't think he's in the game at all.
Okay.
So maybe EGAD
He
rears
should
his
be.
weird head.
Because he's in Luigi's Mansion and Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
All those games, so he should be. I'd want him more than a giant Boo.
Really excited for that game, but that was my next prediction.
Gotcha. I guess we'll go to me.
Yeah.
I will do another one that I've been pushing for hard, and I don't know if people will pay for this. I think this should be a free piece of DLC, but Miss Pac-Man has to be in here. Just as like a free Echo.
Yeah, I could
An
see
Echo
that.
Fighter to Pac-Man. I feel like
Yeah.
it's so easy to do.
And they mentioned that the 5 fighters are all non-echoes, but they never said anything about not adding any more echoes,
That's true.
which I think could be a possibility.
The hardest part about picking all of these people is because we're already, 77 characters deep?
Yeah.
And it's so hard to stretch. Like, I don't know where they're going to grab, because last time with Wii U and 3DS, grabbing Cloud and Bayonetta was so much out of left field.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think anyone could have guessed any of the DLC besides like Mewtwo and Lucas coming
Right.
to the Wii U one. Those were all very weird picks.
What were all the paid DLCs that were Nintendo characters from Wii U?
I
I know it was a Fire Emblem.
well,
for sure.
I think it was just Mewtwo, Lucas, and
Corrin.
Corrin. I don't think there were any more.
Because Ryu was
Those
not.
are the only 3.
Yeah, because it was
Okay.
it was Ryu. Ryu was also weird.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
I'm trying to think in my head, like, what characters that I'm not even thinking of would fit well in Smash.
Well,
It's
Pac-Man's
hard.
Bandai Namco, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
The thing about that is like they just make anything work. Like
Yeah, they
Bayonetta
do.
shouldn't work, and Snake is the weirdest character
It
in,
is.
in Smash ever. Like he shouldn't work at all, and they just somehow had him. Oh, his Smash, he's a rocket launcher. He blasts at the ground. Whatever.
Those
Right.
landmines.
It's so weird. Yeah. Like they took out his landmines.
I know.
I'm very upset about that. 'Cause that was my favorite move.
They took it as landmines.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
down smash landmines.
What is it now?
Now it's just a kick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a back and forth sweeping kick.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, whatever.
Sacrifices.
It was a little OP.
He also lost his infamous butt from Brawl. that People online were freaking out
Yeah, everyone was
about.
upset about Snake's butt.
Brent, anything else on your end over there?
Yeah, I assume the Spring Man from ARMS.
He's an assist
an
trophy.
assist.
Oh, he's an assist?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
That seems too easy
It
for
was
them to put as a
weird.
character.
Yeah, it was weird.
But it doesn't rule out like Twintel or
Ribbon Girl.
Yeah.
representation. I think we saw one of those characters as a spirit, but there's been a lot of our internet talk that just because they're a spirit doesn't necessarily rule them out as a character.
I feel like it does.
But I think we've seen a
No,
trailer where
because there's alternate costume spirit. So like there's a pirate King K. Rool spirit, and there's a raccoon Mario spirit or something.
Okay.
There's been a few costume spirits that are weird.
so I think the possibility is still there, and that kind of leads to my next prediction. Even though we saw him as a me and we kind of debate on it, I think if they continue to push Xenoblade Chronicles in 2019, we might get a character representation from that series.
Sure.
The only reason I don't think that is because they said they didn't put him in because they had decided everything.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe they could do a second fighter pack or something.
And I don't know if I'm not familiar with the series, but I just know of Shulk and Rex. And I'm not sure there's any representation that people would want from that series on top of the characters we got already.
Yeah, people wanted Elma, some other female character.
character.
No idea.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The only other one I wrote down that I kind of I wrote down Captain Toad. I
did
think
too.
I think he has a chance just because he's a different kind of Toad.
I mean, with Piranha Plant opening the floodgates, like
Yeah.
anything could go now.
Captain Toad makes way more sense than Piranha Plant does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he does.
Even though he
too.
can't jump.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
So I don't know how you're going to go around that. He just pulls out a ladder to climb up or something.
I can see it. Yeah.
the only other tie-in character that I know has a game coming out next year, and I thought was possible, would be Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes.
That would be the best.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But I put him as an alternate because I don't have very much confidence in that. But I think I could see them doing that because he has enough fan support.
Who is that developer? It's escaping me.
Grasshopper Limited,
Is that-
right? Is
I
that?
think-
It's
Yeah,
something.
that sounds
It-
right.
It's a second party for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Yeah.
they? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe, yeah, I could see it because I think isn't that game exclusive for Switch? Am I wrong?
I do believe it is.
think so.
Yeah.
Because I know it was revealed on a direct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, could be. Any other thoughts?
Okay, let's throw in some another Pokemon into the ring.
No.
That was my last one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Eevee, and he can just change all of his evolutions whenever he or she wants.
I kind of thought that too.
Here's my thought
'Cause that'd
process.
be kind of cool.
We know the DLC goes into 2019, so maybe 2020 is what they said.
You think it's when the new Pokemon comes out?
I could see it. I could see we get the new Pokemon released next fall, and along the same lines, maybe a month or two down the road, a DLC comes out with one of those starters.
I could see that.
See,
too.
I'd rather see a like one of the best Pokemon. What are they called?
Legendaries?
Legendaries. Thank you.
Oh, that'd be cool.
One of the legendaries Pokemon as a playable character rather than just
Sure.
random Pokeball you might get.
Yeah, but then which one do you pick?
I
All the
don't know.
legendaries are usually the Pokeballs themselves.
It'd be so
Yeah.
crazy if they made like the skin changes, like a different character of the legendary.
Yeah.
So like a different change of like Suicune to Entei or something.
That'd be cool. I think I don't know, some of the designs after the first couple gens are weird for the legendaries. Like you can't really they're not
Yeah.
it's very iconic, I guess. Unless they had like a new legendary for the new games that was more suited for this kind of thing. But then you never know because they made that Pokken tournament with the Chandelier as a fightable character, playable character.
Or I know the alternative to Incineroar was Decidueye from Sun and Moon, which is like an owl / ghost Pokemon, and people really wanted him in Smash.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
I could see if they did do what you're talking about, John. I could see them doing the grass starter, just because you don't have any like plant-based moves really in Smash, do you?
Other than Ivysaur.
Oh yeah,
But
but
Ivysaur is a limited character among the Pokemon Trainer,
right.
which I can't remember. I think Pokemon Trainer, each character now is their own fighter, right? Are they back to an all three system?
They're back to 3-in-1.
Okay.
But I was thinking about it, like you have the 3-in-1, and Incineroar Fire and Greninja Water. So grass would make sense.
Lucario's fighting steel?
Yeah.
Which-
Whatever.
yeah, exactly.
He's there.
He's just there.
I like Lucario. Anyway.
I do have one more idea.
Yeah.
Just because there has been Skyrim on Switch.
Yeah.
And there
Hell
has
yeah.
been
Diablo.
That's Blizzard.
Yeah. There's been Skyrim and there's been
Still
Fallout.
come to Switch. Why not?
I think you're thinking Bethesda.
Yeah, isn't Fallout coming?
That,
Didn't they
I-
talk about it?
That I don't know.
Okay, so scrap exactly what I'm talking about. Let's do.
We're going Vault Boy? Or are we going Dragonborn?
I was gonna do Dragonborn.
I want Dragonborn, that'd be sweet.
But I think maybe since this character already has, I'm going way off the rails here. There's already a amiibo of this character, the Dark Souls guy.
Oh, Solaire.
Solaire,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be kinda
too.
cool.
And that's
Yeah.
Bandai Namco, isn't it?
Yep.
Ooh.
Or no, it's From Software, but
think
are they
Bandai-
owned by?
I think they develop it though.
Yeah, I think they might. Yeah, that would be cool.
Man, that'd be a stretch, but that'd
He'd be
cool.
like the heaviest of heavy.
And we
Holy
already
God.
have an amiibo for him, like you said.
Mhm.
So that'd be an
That'd be
easy
pretty sweet.
tie-in.
Then we get 2 amiibos because one of his fucking Smash Brothers stance.
Oh yeah,
Oh man,
That'd be cool.
Wow.
I'm into that.
it'd be a sword. It would be another sword fighter though.
sure. What? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Fire Emblem.
Yep. Nope. No Fire Emblem. Take him out.
I watched a great Game Explain video on. They had similar predictions to us, but I recommend you guys check it out. Two of their internet blowing up over right now is another representation of Donkey Kong. So, what about you guys think of Dixie Kong in this game
Yeah. Seems
As
obvious.
an echo, maybe.
as an echo?
As an echo to Diddy.
Yeah,
I think she could have her own moveset.
I think I could see that being fleshed out.
Yeah. I know she had a lot of fan support too. like,
Exactly.
earlier, so
And one of the guys on that Game Explain also threw out about like a pig representation of Ganon. It says we have Ganondorf.
that'd be cool.
They kind of did that as his ultimate in the
Did
last
they?
game.
What's
Yeah.
his,
Yeah.
I think
Where
they
he
changed
comes across the map.
I think they changed it for this one though. I'm not even sure if he goes into pig form in this game.
Yeah, I don't know what his ultimate is anymore. I don't think we've seen it.
What about Whizpig from Diddy Kong?
Yeah,
Stupid.
John just said he wants pig representation. He wants some kind of pig character.
Exactly.
Very excited about that.
This game won't be complete until it has the pinata from Fortnite.
Oh,
Oh God.
Jesus, I could see that too.
It is big right now.
Yeah.
Nintendo wants to make that money.
I would expect that to be an item more than a fucking character.
That's true. That's true.
Because I was trying to think of a Fortnite character, but you're so customizable in that game. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, or here's a shopping cart from Fortnite.
Pretty much. That game comes out in less than 4 weeks. So we're vastly approaching it, and I doubt we hear any more DLC news prior to launch.
No.
I think we're sitting tight for now in this
They're just
game.
going to throw little tidbits. Like Andy showed us a trailer that dropped today. Holy God.
That's a sweet commercial.
Yeah, it's like the full CGI trailers. It's out on YouTube now.
That got
If
me
anyone wants to check
hyped.
that out.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I could see a there was another character people were buzzing about for Square Enix, which would be Sora.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
But that game's not coming to Switch.
Yeah, but some people were saying that it's possible that if we hear any other Smash announcement, it's at the Game Awards, which is the Thursday, like the 5th, right?
Yeah.
It's the Thursday before Smash comes out. There might be something, but I doubt it. I doubt
that's
it,
good
but
timing.
it's another thing people were just buzzing about.
Last year's Game Awards, they talked about the Legend of Zelda DLC with the motorcycle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that came out that day. So I
Oh,
could see
that's true.
I could see some type of Nintendo partnership again. We'll see.
Oh, that's tricky.
We'll see.
We'll be doing a episode for that one on our predictions once the nominees are released here in that coming week. So
If they put Sora as a character and then don't put Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch,
Yeah. I know, that's just a slap in the face.
Personally, I think Sora would be lame as hell because he's a terrible character, but, whatever.
he just runs around the screen yelling Riku.
Yeah. Riku, where are you?
your spirits are
Where
Goofy
am I?
and Donald.
Yeah.
Goofy!
Jesus.
Yeah, I would want Sora in here only if I can see like Mickey and Donald and Goofy in this game. Oh, that'd be the
His
best.
final smash
No,
is
thank you.
his final smash would put the characters behind the door of light and seal them.
Just imagine a Disney
it.
Nintendo crossover in this game. Oh my god.
No, I don't like it because Nintendo's like the Disney of video games.
That's true.
I hate it.
Yeah, but there's such a big history with Nintendo
I
and Disney
know.
on like the SNES and Nintendo and everything.
Yeah,
so
I know,
that make
but,
give it to me.
Just feels wrong to me.